This is Animation Nights New York, Animator Interviews. Thank you so much to Animation for Adults for letting us be a part of their channel. My name is Nina Balton, and next up in our series is an interview with Çağıl Harmandar. Çağıl is an animator and illustrator, as well as a recent graduate from the School of the Museum of Fine Arts at Tufts. We screened her film Chirps at our July Shorts program in 2016, and also featured her and her work during our Best of Fest event held last year. We sat down to talk at 180 Maiden Lane, where we were unfortunately joined by some surprise guests, which caused us some audio difficulties, so we apologize for that. But please enjoy anyway.
When did you start animating? When did you know you wanted to make animations?
I was always interested in animation, but I made my first film when I started my school in Boston. And
how old were you then?
I was 19. Yeah, I was like a sophomore in school, and I was not so happy with that film actually. But then Chirps I made when I was doing my exchange semester in Providence, and it is a very different film because I think I was like very free and experimental in that film.
Yeah.
And in the other films I was more results motivated.
Yeah. Because like when I was watching it, I was wondering like how does the filmmaking process work for a film? How do you visualize it? Like where do you start? Or even for any of your films, like where do you start from?
Yeah, usually, I mean, Chirps was the first film that I made and it felt very right. Like I felt very good about it. And I followed a very different production technique than I usually do, or like I did afterwards or before. For Chirps, every week I did one flip book. I made a flip book with like pastels and like all these colors and drawings. And then in the end of 4 months, which was the duration of the class that I was making this film for, I just put everything together and I made a film out of those. So I cropped a lot of stuff out and then I added this poem in so that it all makes sense and they're like all binded together.
So it's almost like a collage, like you took
Yeah, it was like a
pieces you already made and
yeah, which is what animation is because it's just like a bunch of stuff put together.
Yeah.
But usually it's like much more, continuous. And for Chirps, I wasn't so concerned about that because I was like trusting in the viewer and like that they can see and understand, even though it's not like very linear.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more abstract.
Yeah.
So did you started off primarily like doing illustration and drawing before you switched over to doing filmmaking?
Yeah, I have a background in drawing. I was always a doodler, like in class. Before starting animating, I was drawing, and during animation I stick with drawing, even though there are like all these different techniques in animation, like stop motion or digital 3D animation. I stick with drawing, so I still draw every frame and then animate those.
And so, do you prefer more traditional mediums for your films? Because you've done some digital and some traditional. So what's your favorite?
So currently, I think I feel more inspired to work with more traditional material like paper and pen, because that's what I do all the time. Like I always sketch anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like a big jump when I start animating. It doesn't feel different if I use the same medium. But nowadays I've been animating on my computer using Photoshop on my tablet because it's a faster process and I don't have to shoot every frame like I have to if I draw everything. So my favorite would be, I guess, something in the middle that I can combine two methods. And they look like a fusion between traditional and more digital.
I mean, it definitely looks that way in the end product. It's a lot of mediums coming together to create this cohesive whole. So one question we ask a lot in these interviews, because you mentioned that you said you've always been a doodler, did you ever draw with anybody growing up, like when you were a child? Did anybody in your family draw with you, or siblings, or anything? Is that something you were encouraged to do from a young age?
I wouldn't say anyone else in my family has the strong attachment to drawing that I always had, but I think I always used drawing as a method of making myself different from everyone. Like it was just my hobby and like what I do. Like I made it mine. So I didn't draw with everyone, but I think it really helped me feel different and like feel special. And I think also I do have a brother. I think when he was like first born, when I was 2 years old, I was like very jealous. So I think having drawing as a way of distraction from that jealousy and like that power struggle really helped me.
It's like your outlet.
Yeah.
It was your special thing.
Yeah, my special thing, yeah. Yeah.
So your other film that we're going to be featuring eventually is called Stretch.
Yes.
And that one seems a lot similar to some of your other works like Tickle. And I've noticed that you use the human body, like this specific kind of body. It's like this pear-shaped woman with smaller breasts.
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason for that? Like, what do bodies mean to you as a subject matter?
It's just those bodies are they're like a quest for me too, because they happen on my sketchbooks unconsciously. Like I don't sit down and draw them, but they just like come out from my hand, from my pen. So I'm like still investigating why they appear in the distorted ways they are, because they are always somewhat distorted.
Right.
And they always have this like, their posture always tells something about them, but not their face. Sometimes they don't even have a face.
Or even a head.
Or even a head, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the answer is, like why they're happening in the way they're happening, but they've been like happening. So I'm just using my sketches as an inspiration to make animation, which is something I did not do at Chirps. So for me, Chirps was like this sketchbook happening in real life, whereas Tickle and Stretch are more sketch oriented. So they're like more secondary step.
Because like you had this quote in Tickle that was, I have it here, words frame meaning, bodies frame us.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I've been reading poetry a lot, and I recently got very interested. In my last year, actually when I was making Chirps, I was having a lot of trouble with narrative animation, because I just could not do narration. Like when people think of animation, they think of very linear and very simple narration, and that just didn't come to me.
It's just like a simple storyboard.
Yeah, like a storyboard oriented animation. And I asked my teacher, like I remember going into this crisis and being like, what if I'm not a good animator? And then I asked my teacher about how to become a better narrator, become a better storyteller. And she told me like there are different ways of storytelling. And she recommended this book to me by a poet about how to write a poem. And in that poem, I didn't read the whole book, but the first section, he described writing a poem as a way of like catching a fish. Like you catch something alive, and then it's just like trying to hold on to it.
It's like wiggling away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like, so I think, I mean, I've always been interested in poetry, but because I'm Turkish, I was more interested in Turkish poetry.
Right.
But coming here, I got interested in poetry, English, American poetry too, but I never wrote poems. So, starting with Chirps, I started adding poems to my sketchbooks, like writing lines down, and adding poems to my animations. And I think for the sentence, words frame meaning, bodies frame us, I think I was trying to make a commentary on like the theories of poetry and how words are like these vessels for meaning, and meaning is nothing but words.
Right.
So like a lot of bards and Wallace Stevens. Like I took these 2 poetry classes and I read all these poetry articles on poetry, which I at that point felt much more attraction to than reading contemporary art articles, which I was reading too for classes. So I think for that I was like trying to make a commentary on how I'm using the bodies as a forms of metaphors because they're like transforming and they're changing, and that's how words are too.
Yeah, and they're like poetry themselves with their movement. And even if it's unconventional or not, it's conveying like a new idea.
Yes.
You feel it. It's very like tactile. Your animation.
Yeah.
Like you want to go and touch everything that's they're touching, and they're like touching themselves.
Yeah. Touching everything.
Touching everything.
Yeah.
But another thing that stood out to me about your films was the use of sound. I wondered how that factored into your filmmaking process, or if it was an afterthought.
I think I have a very specific taste in sound. Even though before filmmaking, I would never say that I'm a sound person. Like I never played an instrument in my life. I don't necessarily have a good, sense of music, or like I think I have a good taste, but but I would like never confidently say that I'm like sound is a way of expression for me. But ever since I started editing sound on Premiere and like when I was making the film, I just feel like I have very specific expectations from sound. This is like very abstract form, but I always expect like a certain, like I know when I'm editing, I know what kind of sound that place needs, which is so much fun.
Like it really does feel like the sound blends so beautifully with the movement that I was watching like what came first. Like did you have this track or this?
It's always the visuals first, and sound is always the last thing. I worked with sound makers, like for Cagil. I worked with this person who invented this machine. He was doing his PhD in the MIT Media Lab, and I found out about this machine that he invented, and I was like, I love these sounds, can I use them? But I had him make sounds on separate tracks for me, so he made a very long track of different variety of sounds, and I edited them together. And for Stretch, I asked for the same thing from the sound person that I found, which is a friend of a friend. Because generally, if a person is a sound artist and they do not make films or sounds for the films, their expectation from a video is much more like a music video. But from an animator's point of view, I always expect syncing everything. Everything needs to be on top of each other so that they become alive. So I always use sound as a way of emphasizing the visuals.
It definitely, and that definitely comes across. Like it is very synced up. Even just like I remember one part in Chirps, it's just like a straight piece of ink, and it just kind of slowly moves in time with the music. And I'm like, that's so clever. Like it just really captures your attention.
Yeah, it's like I use very simple sounds too, which is like a fun thing. Most of them I found on freesound.org. So I have this I think metaphorically in that too. So like how you write a poem, you come up with metaphors. For sound too, like if it's a branch cracking, instead of branch sounds, sometimes I find sounds that are similar in texture, but are not like branch cracking.
Yeah.
So that gives another dimension of metaphors and creates this level of surreal fantasy.
Yeah. So, would you say your films have an air of perhaps feminist voice, what with the use of women and their bodies?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say my films are only about feminism.
Right.
But I would definitely say that I'm trying to investigate alternative forms of beauty. I feel like the beauty of women is very one-ended and it's very stereotypical. And I I think it's very hurtful
Yeah.
to a lot of women, including myself. So I'm trying to make these, like I'm trying to find parts in our bodies, or in my body that a lot of people don't necessarily think are beautiful, like pubic hair or like armpit hair, or just not like a perfect body. And I'm trying to make that more real, like so that people watch it and like get used to it and like feel empathy towards it.
It feels more natural.
Yeah, more natural, more intimate,
Lumpy.
more very lumpy.
You use that word on your Vimeo
Yes.
description. It's like, that's a really great word for
I
it.
know, a friend of mine came up with it and I was like, I'll use this forever. Because it just sums up what they're lumps more than people.
Yeah.
Almost.
Let's see. So like, do you have any like far-reaching goals with your filmmaking, or are you just trying to like make as much as you can and like express yourself like as it comes to you?
I do have goals. I want to make more films. I want to be independent, just making films, which is a big goal. But
Aim high.
yeah. And I just feel like I usually like finish a sketchbook in 2 weeks, like 3 weeks. Like I sketch so much, and I always have so much ideas for animations. And animation takes so long. I guess my goal is to make most of my ideas turn into animations before they fade away.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It seems like your brain comes up with some very like, creative ways of viewing the world. And it would be a shame to
Yeah.
share that with people. I'm very grateful to have seen
Yeah.
your films and to talk with you today. The other film that really struck me was Us. That was one more of an overtly political
Yeah.
film. Do you normally stray from political topics, or do you just sort of like take on whatever topic feels right at the time, whether it's personal or political?
Yeah, that film was I think that's the only most political film I ever made, and the reason for that was it was right after these like giant protests that happened in Turkey in 2013. So I was feeling that like deeply moved me, and I still have the traces today. Like even though it was 4 years ago, like just experiencing that people coming together on the streets to protest, and that like togetherness and unity I really felt like I should do something for it, because at that point in my life I was deeply moved by it. And I am planning to make more political stuff. The thing with political films, I'm always like scared of making something because of my like admiration of poetry.
Right.
I really am scared of losing poetry in my films by making something too political or too direct or too message oriented. So even in that film, I used Pablo Neruda's lines as inspiration, and I'm planning to go back to make. I'm hoping to make more political stuff in the same tone.
Yeah, like I think using poetry to frame politics is a really interesting
Yeah.
perspective, and like it's a different way of
Yeah.
like contextualizing things on a personal level as opposed to just like these abstract cliche concepts. It's like this is a tangible thing that matters to just like me as a person.
Yeah.
So you can express it better.
Yeah, but I think another interesting thing about the protests that were happening in 2013 in Istanbul was a lot of people were using poems as slogans. So they would like, these thousands of people would chant the same lines of poems. So I think the poetry is, like, can easily be a form of resistance, and yeah, so it wasn't like a far off stretch from the spirit of the protests, but a lot of people, some artists did make very direct referencing to the event's art about that event, which I did not want to make because I just thought not interesting enough. Like,
I like how you merge more directly the poetry of the body with
Yeah.
sign language. In the film language is a more direct
Yeah.
way of using the body to communicate.
yeah. Yeah, that was sign language still intrigues me. I think it's very cool. It's a very cool way of communicating. Yeah.
But yeah, you are from Turkey originally.
Yes.
How long have you been here in the United States?
This is my 5th year, so I came for college, and I just finished school. So I'm staying another year and plan to go back to Turkey.
And do you see your cultural heritage as something entering into your art directly, or do you think it's just sort of implicit because it's part of who you are, so it just sort of comes out?
Yeah, that's like an interesting question. I actually struggled with this in my school because I feel like in the contemporary art world, if you're not from a Western country, then I feel like the art, like everyone expects from you to make art about your culture. So they like see you as a cultural representative, which I struggled because I have these, because for me making art has never been like a process of, okay, I'm gonna make art now, what can I make art about? And then I make art, I just like make these sketches.
Yeah.
And
lumpy people coming to you.
lot of people coming to my hand, and I am certain that I am like 100% product of my culture, so my art should be too. But I don't think culture can be something as easily put as, you know, it's just,
You don't like see the you don't like you are Turkish, but you don't feel the need to say you're Turkish with every single piece of art.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope one day they do become like signature elements of the Turkish contemporary art. Like I hope when people think of Turkish contemporary art, they think of my stuff. But that is not to say because a lot of like faculty members in my school, they would like slightly push me to make art about my quote unquote culture, which is the rugs or the, what they know of Turkey. The Orientalism. So I think that's like very problematic.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, because it's actually, they are projecting their idea of my culture to me, and they expect that from me, which I don't think when I think of Turkey, I don't think of what they think of Turkey.
Exactly.
I think of like my life, my family, my house, which are not necessarily traditionally Turkish. So I have a very different, I'm glad they did that in school, so now I can answer this question confidently. In like 5 years. But it was like hard because that's what they expect from you as a.
And you're just a young artist trying to figure out what your voice is,
Yeah.
what you want to create, and then
Yeah.
being told.
Yeah, I think it's really important to keep it true to yourself and not follow every direction. Yeah, make the most interesting kind of stuff.
Well, that's about most of what I wanted to ask about. Is there anything else you want to say or things you want to mention?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for talking with
Yeah.
me. This is really interesting and really enlightening. Yeah.
If you would like to support this podcast and Animation Nights New York and help keep our screening events free, consider making a donation to our PayPal, becoming our patron on Patreon where we offer perks, or just buying us a coffee. Every little bit helps. Please visit our website at animationnights.com. If you live in the greater New York City area, you can join us on the second Wednesday of every month at 180 Maiden Lane, located within the Seaport District of Manhattan, for our monthly screenings. We show animated short films and showcase virtual reality animation experiences from all around the world. Admission is free. Please keep supporting independent animation, and thank you so much for listening.